Hello everybody, welcome to my very first toy review. Today we will be reviewing Transformers Age of the Prime's Voyager class Red Alert. This is from Transformers Armada. You can see, I got him in a cool little pose here, but we have first the figure. Actually, let's look at the box first. Here we've got some nice product shots, him in a cool pose, got his alt mode there. You got some nice artwork on the front, got some words on the bottom, another cool artwork on the back, and same thing we saw, and the name. Everything's falling. But here we have the actual figure. You can see he's got some pretty decent paint. It's minor, but it's there. Autobot symbol up there. Got some medical Autobot symbols there. A little bit of a darker blue on the kneecaps. But, yeah. Now for accessories, you can see he's got his classic blaster hand, which, in case anyone is wondering, it is capable of using parts effects. Pew pew. He also comes with his back part is his gun, just like in the show. You can have it on his shoulder or take it off, and he can hold it. Like that. And you could put any of his different hands in there as blaster barrels, because he also has a swap out hand. Can't really see too many of the details because it's translucent, but they are there. And for storage, it just goes back here on his little leg flap, same with the other one. And then on his backpack, he's got a little, it fell out, but he's got, I don't know where it went. Under my recording stand. But he's got a little grapple hook right there, which can go in his hand or on his blaster. And again, for storage, he's just got, you can see in there, a little notch right there, and a little hole that will go into the hole right there. Alright. Yeah, his heels like to flip in very easily. Now for comparisons. First up, we have Transformers Age of the Prime Prima, which I believe is another Voyager. And we have Legacy Nova Prime, which I believe, I honestly don't remember what he is. He might be Commander. But there you have the comparisons. Now, we will get onto articulation. First up, the head can look up very far and down a little bit into his chest. It's on a ball joint and a hinge, so it can go a full 360. And one thing I will say about this figure is very tight joints on some of it. But arms can go all the way up like that. It can do a full 360. Bicep rotation right there. Wrist swivel for this side. Same with this, but this is on a peg, so you can take it off. Elbow bend is on like a thooping ratchet, kind of. All the way up on a double jointed hinge, like I said, can be very tight sometimes. Legs, or waist, does have rotation, can go all the way around. Legs can kick all the way up. You gotta move the backpack, but they can go all the way back. Knee, exactly 90 degrees. And then heels, or ankles, pivot, wide range of motion there. Can go back a little bit, and then forward all the way up for transformation. And then the heels, if you want, you can flip them in. There you have, yet again, the heels folding in. But there you have the transformation, or articulation. Now for the transformation. First you want to take off his blaster hand and put it in here if you want to keep it stored. It's at a very specific angle, like sideways like that. Now you can start by folding the heels in. I just like to do that to get it out of the way. But you want to open up this little panel on the chest and then push on this little blue part at the very bottom to open that. Then the head will just flip in right there. Push it down, it will slightly thud into place, I believe. Then for the arms, you want to rotate them. And then there's a tab right there that will go into that slot. Right there, and then fold it all the way up. And flip it like that. Second verse is the same as the first. Wonder who else says that? Talking about Indigo. Pull it up, have it into place, and do that. Flip it. Now, fold up the windshield there. Fold it all the way up. Fold his arms back. They'll pretty much just sit in place right there. But at the arms, you've got a tab slot connection for both of them. Do that. It's a very easy one. You just got to get it lined up. There you have the top half. Now, for the legs. Like I said, you flip the heels in, then flip his feet all the way up. Then there's a secondary hinge right there you can kind of see. Got to break his shins and fold them all the way up. They will just sit there in place. Now, these do rotate, so make sure they are down like that and lay flush with the feet. And then make sure it's completely straight at the waist. And just fold it up after you flip this out. Fold it up. And then there are various tabs and slots that they will go into. Like that. And there you go. Make sure it's all compressed in place. And there you have Age of the Primes Armada Red Alert in his vehicle form. Pretty much exact the same thing that we've seen, just in some different configurations. Nothing's really revealed, other than, I guess, this back panel, which doesn't have anything. But I will say the headlights do look nice, with that nice yellow. Those roll very well, kind of. They slide a bit. Spin it. You can still fold this up, and I forgot to mention it, but since it's a 5mm port, you can stick a skinnier bluish effect there if you want, but it is a little bit loose. And I only have one comparison prepared for vehicle form, which is Transformers Legacy G1 Optimus Prime. Review will be coming soon. Got both of them right there. I believe that this is a deluxe, though. As you can see, pretty decent size. It is a very well compressed vehicle, I will say. It's kind of like a brick. But nothing really new other than tires. You got some ports there in case you want to attach some weapons. Got a random port right there on the inside of this little gap thing. Still don't understand what that's for. But right here and on the very back, there are ports where you can put either new or old minicons on the back, which sadly I don't have my hands on any of them right now. But there is Red Alert. Thank you all for watching. That was my Transformers Age of the Primes Voyager class Red Alert toy review. I hope you all enjoyed and now understand how to transform him. As always, you can get him at Amazon, Big Bad Toy Store, I believe places like Walmart and Target. I've seen him. But other than that, thank you all for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, hit the bell for notifications, leave a comment down below, and thank you all for watching. Bye.